News filtering through that Apple have to pay the 13 billion tax. Surely some of that could come the way of social housing. So let's see. We'll give our elected Taoiseach. Oh no, he wasn't elected though, was he? He just fell into that job. We'll give the guy, Mr. Harris. We'll give his office a call to celebrate. I'm just ringing today regarding the fantastic news that I'm reading about the 13 billion tax that Apple have been instructed to pay back to the country. But I'm in a scenario where I'm facing no fault eviction and we can't afford to buy the place, and the South Dublin County Council refused to even entertain the idea of negotiating with the landlord who wanted to sell to them. They said it was too expensive. It's a 3-bedroom apartment. I've got a 10-year-old daughter in school. For people like myself who are in, basically facing a life in a small shared hotel room, if we're lucky enough to even get that, is there any early plans to siphon this money back into chronically badly needed infrastructure like investment in social housing? Or would the council be given more budgets to potentially step in and save families like my own from homelessness?
I wouldn't have any information on that in this office. What I would say to you is you'd be best off sending us in an email or a letter with that question, with that query. So I can give you our address if you'd like.
An email or an email? It's a pretty big amount of money. Like, I'd imagine there must have been some contingency plans, because I know the government didn't want this money because they don't want to annoy the overlords who, keep a lot of the economy afloat here. It's more of a socialist movement to pump the money back in. So I thought there might have been some contingency plan in case the ruling went against the government and that there would be something. But no, I wouldn't have,
as I said, I wouldn't have information on that, but I can put you through to the Department of Finance if you'd like. They might be able to help you with those queries over the phone.
Sure, yeah, I'll send the email too. But if you pop me through to the Department of Finance, I'll see if they have any idea what's going on in the country.
No problem. All right, thanks for your call.
Cool, thanks.
Send an email to the press office with your query, and they'll get back to you.
Okay, so what email address am I pumping this out to now?
Okay, it's press office.
Press office. This has nothing got to do with the press. This has nothing got to do with press. I'm facing a no-fault eviction here in my family home, where we've been here for 10 years. So my question was, is this 13 billion, is any of that going to be invested back into the social housing nightmare that people like me are facing in this country? It's nothing got to do with the press. I've already read the press release.
You have to send your query in by the press office, and they deal with your query directly.
But the person in the Taoiseach's office never mentioned press office. He said someone in the Department of Finance will deal with that with you over the phone. That's what they told me.
No, they won't do calls over the phone. No, you have to go to the press office.
So you're telling me the person in the Taoiseach's office was giving me misinformation?
Disinformation.
By telling me someone...
They may not have deliberately done that,
It sounded like he wanted to get me off the phone, so he said, I'll put you onto the Department of Finance, they'll answer your query over the phone, and now you're saying I have to contact the press office? They might have an answer for the bike sheds as well, would they? Still waiting to find out who signed off on that 330k. Oh, that's... Alright, so... Sure, I'll get on to them as well. Why not? This is great. The eternal quest to get simple questions answered. So let's go for that one too. That's great. Right, I'll waste a bit more of my time now trying to get some vital information about my family's situation. Thanks a million. Bye-bye. There you go. Ireland in a nutshell. Clowns.
And our Housing for All plan is robust.